Okay, we are live here. Opening points. Nice long point. Raw has that excellent forehand, whips it. We noticed that in his week 1 loss to Elsac, that he's got that wicked forehand, and you saw him set up the winner over there as Mordi sent it wide. We have deuce in the first game. Yeah, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous point by Mordi. First of all, the excellent serve got Raw totally off the court, and then Mordi did not let up on the backhand. Hit it very, very hard. Got Raw flailing. Add in. Oh, this is going to be a nice match. That was another long point. Goes to Mordi. He holds his serve. Raw, maybe that was like a 15 or 16 point rally. Raw leaning on that forehand over and over and over again. Finally hit one into the net. One love, Mordi. We are on serve early. This is going to be our Arthur Ashe court of the game, of the night. Mordi Kameo. 0-2, but has played well. Lost 2 matches. Both of them he had a tiebreak, a 7-6 loss in both matches. Mordi, some tough luck losses early in this season, and a tough draw also, as now he has to face Raw, who's 0-1. Raw played Elsac in his first game. Lost that, so he's desperate. And Raw's gonna have to hold his serve here. Look at his smile. Look at that beautiful smile from Raw. Okay, we are on serve early. And Raw goes up to the net there, forces Mordi into the lob. Mordi not yet with the feel. Sends that around 18 inches deep. 15 love. There's that Raw backhand. He has struggled with that backhand. Claims he's working on it, but that one did not look too good. Yeah, that first serve was out and the ball was still rolling when Raw went into his toss. Not what you want to do. $15.30, Raw serving to Kameo. That one long, and it is 5:40, a double break point for Mordi early. Great serve. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful point by Raw all around. Started with the serve to the backhand side. Tell you what, Mordi's got a very good backhand. That was a strong two-handed backhand by Mordi. But Raw controlled that point, and then the backhand volley. Add out. Good serve. Oh, Raw slices the backhand. Inch or two too low, and that's an early break for Mordi Kameo here on Ash. It is 2-love. Some good signs from Raw. But some better signs from Mordi, who's 0-2 and desperate for a win. Mordi's going to drop to a knee right now. Hope he's okay. Looks like he's still stretching. Mordi gave me some sort of contraption. He threw it up from the ground level up to the balcony level. Some sort of thing that could clip onto a net and record one player. We're going to try that on Monday night. When I have the use of an extra phone, we're going to try that on Monday night. We're going to record one side from the net. Raw sends that one sailing, as he'll do. He'll repeat the motion after the point. He'll tell you what he did wrong. In that case, you saw him repeating the motion. He just whipped it a little too quickly. Good ace. First ace of the match by Mordi. It is 40-love. Mordi already up a break. 2-love. Beautiful serve by Mordi. Mordi is on target tonight. Holds his serve at love right there. Very, very easy game. 3-love Mordi Kameo. We'll have the changeover now. Raw looks like he continues to lose weight and build up muscle. He looks better now than he looked 2 weeks ago. Looked better 2 weeks ago than he looked a month ago. Happy with Raw's health regimen lately. Looks good, more mobile, but it's not helping him tonight as he's down 3-love. Let's go over to one of the other courts. We have a lot of action tonight. Let's see where we're gonna go. Okay, here we are, Louis Armstrong. How are you? Tell you what, nice serve so far from Zookie. I was watching over from Ash. I leaned over the portica. Saw him serving all night. Looks good early. Oh, that's a winner down the line. Great shot. Michael loves to approach. I like to see him approach, but that was a nice backhand winner. And that one's long. I think the score here is 3-all. That's what the scoreboard says. It says 3-3 if they've been updating it. I don't think it could be 3-all already. It's too early for that. Double fault by Zook. Beautiful backhand volley there, Zookie. Great serve also to the backhand side. He controlled that point from beginning to end. We are at deuce. That one's just long. Michael approached, and I thought Zookie had a chance for a winner earlier in that point. Kept hitting it right up the gut. Okay, there's a man in court 4 heaving. I don't know if you hear him. And Zookie holds his serve. What's our score here, Zook? Score? Two. Okay, score is 2-2. We are on serve. Nice serving, Zook. Beautiful serving. Zookie sends that one sailing. Look at Jigga Cone changing the scoreboard on his end. Looks like he trails 2-1. Meanwhile, Mordi just another ace of Raw Dog over on Ash. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot, Michael Dweck. When he has time to step into that backhand and swing fully, it's beautiful. Doesn't always have the time, though. I did notice over at the grandstand, Jigga Cone, they did switch sides. Yeah, nice job, Michael. The serve and volley. Zook did what he could with that serve, just, you know, weak high pop backhand. Michael ended the point right there. Oh, beautiful. Michael really playing with a purpose tonight. It is 3-2, Michael Dweck. We are on serve here in Louis Armstrong. Let's go over to the grandstand. We'll see some Jigga Cone and some Ebani. Oh, Jigga Cone swinging with all his might on that one. Tell you what, Jigga Cone's got huge biceps, big muscles on Cone. Jigga Cone wearing the all-white Wimbledon look. Jigga Cone a bad double fault there. No reason for that. If you're going to double fault, I want to see a real serve on the second serve. If you're just going to lollipop it in, that's fine. You could lollipop it, but you can't double fault. Just put it in. Can't be in between where it's like a dot faster than a lollipop, but then it's out. Can't have that. Nice serve. I'll tell you what, he's got some speed on his serve. Doesn't have the best percentage, but he's really got a powerful serve. A lot of action here tonight. We have 3 matches. Mordi leading Raw Dog. Zookie and Michael on serve at 3-2. And over here, Jigga Cone versus Eddie Ebani. Beautiful forehand by Eddie. Took the soft second serve and just ended the point right here. Let's see what our score is. Ed, what do you got? 3-1 you. Okay, so that's the first break of the day. 3-1 Ebani. He gets the break against Jigga Cone. Let's see if he could hold. Oh, what a shot by Cone. Saw Eddie approaching, and Jig just swung it with all his might right at him. Didn't say I'm going to make him go to the left side, the right side, just right at you, 100 miles an hour. Jig falling into net after net. He fell on the eastern net, and then he fell on the western net. These nets will not support you like an outdoor court. Please be careful. Ebani is 1-1 on the season. This is a big night for him. Tell you what, Jig does not get cheated. He swings with all his might every time. And yes, it is definitely a big night of tennis here tonight. Jigga Cone breaks his string, the first I've seen this season. And look at this. You calling this a B league? I don't think so. Look at our B player with a spare racket in his tennis bag. Jigga Cone always prepared, famous for preparedness. Never goes anywhere without a Swiss Army knife, a corkscrew, protractor. A good shot. Oh, what a return, Eddie Ebani, what a shot. Wow, I thought that point was over. Jig did also. He thought he had the winner. Eddie dunks it over the net. And it is 40-15, and he leads 3-1. Let's see if he could preserve that break. Just out. Good hitting by Eddie Ebani. He's taking control of this match. It is 4-1 Ebani on the changeover. We'll come back here. Let's keep this moving. So much action tonight. Let's see what's happening back at Louis. Michael Dweck, Zook Chehebar. This was a match that was on serve when we last left here. Great serve, Michael Dweck. Tell you what, he's serving really good tonight. I was watching him over from the grandstand. Okay, we could tell where Zookie's weakness is. He had a great serve, beautiful forehand. Backhand could definitely use some work. Michael looking to take advantage of that. Good serve again. Yep, Michael comes up again and wins another point at the net. That was his script early on. These guys have not been changing the scoreboard, so I'm not sure of the score. But we will find out let's go to Arthur Ashe, where they are changing the scoreboard. And it looks like 5-2 Mordi here on Arthur Ashe. Changeover. There we go. Okay, 5-2 Mordi Kameo leading Raw Dog during the changeover. Michael Dweck, Zook Chehebar, I believe, are on serve. A very close match. And Ebani leads Jigga Cone 4-1 over on the grandstand. Let's get a better view for this match. There we go. There we go, viewers. Look at Raw, that whip of a forehand. He whips his arm around his torso and directs the ball exactly where he wants it. Raw keeping Mordi on edge on that point, but he is down 2-5. Only one break. That 2-5 score sounds much worse than it is. It's just a break. Hold, break, hold. Wow. Point that was played in slow motion almost. Raw with the backhand volley. Mordi with the backhand lob. And then Raw with another backhand volley. But Raw gets the point. It is 30-love in a must-hold game. Mordi dances around the backhand, although he has a good backhand. Decided to dance anyway. Just to get Raw out of position a little bit. Does that. And that's long, and Mordi fights back to deuce. It is 30-all. Raw down 2-5 and serving in the opening match. And that's long. Raw just 1 point away from holding. Putting some game pressure on Mordi at least. He's got to at least get some game pressure. Can't let Mordi just cruise. Mordi wearing a hat with a capital M on it. That's for Mordi. Oh, that was out. That was out. Just out. Looked good until it wasn't. Just out. And we're at deuce. Oh, beautiful, beautiful shot by Mordi Kameo. He has that little bit of a misdirection. You don't know where he's going to hit it till the very, very last moment. I, for one, thought he was going to Raw's forehand side. He went to the backhand. That little flick of the wrist in the last moment. Very good. And we have set point for Mordi. And Raw, the risky second serve on set point, gets it in, but then the backhand goes into the net. It is a 6-2 win in the opening set. Mordi Kameo Actually, believe it or not, that's his first set that he's won all season. He's lost 4 sets so far, although they were all 7-5s and 7-6s and 6-4s. Must feel good for him to get that win. Let's go back to Louis. Zook Chehebar and Michael Dweck. We have a changeover over here. I think I heard that it was 5-2. Can't be because they're not switching. I believe Michael Dweck's leading 4-2, I think. Good serve, Michael, all night serving very, very well. Ball goes over to Raw's court over on Ash. Good serve again. He is on fire with the serve tonight. Really, really impressive. Michael Dweck hitting serve after serve. Big night of tennis for the Deal Racket Club. Great point by Zookie. That's the best point I've seen him play all night. Couple of deep shots right on the baseline. And then an inch over the net on a beautiful backhand angle. And then just like that, he follows it up with an unforced error for no reason. Sails an easy shot deep. I believe Michael leads 4-2. Zookie now using his head a little bit, said, let me go a little higher, make him think about it a little bit. A couple of higher shots with the bigger bounces. More time you could think about it. You know, tennis, you want to just be natural. Michael thinking about each shot there with the ball in the air for so long. It's a tactic. I mean, you can't do it all the time, but it's definitely a tactic to mix in. Good shot. Great shot. Winner shot by Michael Dweck. And he leads 5-2, holds his serve. That was a big game. That 4-2 game, it could go to 4-3 or it goes to 5-2. Such a difference that it now goes up to 5-2. It is only one break. Zookie only down one break. He'll serve, then he'll try to break, and then he'll try to serve again. Meanwhile, on the grandstand, we have a 5-3 lead. Wow, we're gonna have to do a little red zone action here. We're gonna have to go back and forth. 5-3 game over here. Eddie Ebani serving for the first match. Wow, what a serve. You gotta be kidding me with that serve. Holy cow, that ball was a curveball with speed and on the line. I mean, if you could just duplicate that all the time, you have no problem. Easier said than done. Redzone is in action. Mark S. is watching from home. Last night he was here in a clinic. He played in the clinic. Could have came upstairs and done some play-by-play for our network, but instead opted to get his work in. Gotta salute it. Gotta tip your cap. Get out of here. What a point. Oh, I'm so happy we came to the grandstand. That was the most ridiculous point. Jigga Cone, 127 miles an hour. One for each year that our foremother Sarah lived. Whipped the ball. And at the shoelaces of Eddie, Eddie just calmly gets the ball back to win that point. 35. And then the ace, Eddie is feeling it. Double set point here on the grandstand, Eddie Ebani. Look where Jacob's playing. Eddie's got to go to the corner. No, he went up the tee. You gotta go. You gotta see that and go on the angle on there. Jacob was playing basically in the middle of the court. Jacob approaches and Eddie passes him. Not a good approach. And I don't like Jigga Cone's decision there to approach on not such a strong return. He has so many strong, powerful returns. That one was a softer one, but he approached anyway, and Eddie had the whole court wide open, and he wins the opening set 6-2. Eddie Ebani, 6-3, excuse me, Eddie Ebani over Jigga Cone here on the grandstand. Let's go back to Louis. See if Michael Dweck could finish his set over Zookie. Zookie serving. He's down 5-2, down a break. Nope, that's wide. So Jigga Cone falls to Eddie Ebani 6-3 in the first set. And Raw Dog fell to Mordi Kameo 6-2 in the first set. Five three, 5-3, 6-3. Oh, okay. So Michael Dweck wins the first set 6-3. 6-3, Michael. So we're in second set action across the board. I'll tell you, Michael's serve tonight was better than I've ever seen it. He, in that early first set, he must have hit 10 or 12 in a row. Eddie Ebani's serve is just ridiculous. Great shot by Zookie. It looked like a perfect lob. Michael stepped back. Not such an easy overhead. He was like sort of at the middle of the court. I'd say 40% deep. Tough overhead, but nailed it, and the ball never bounced up. Took a bad hop. Oh, Oh, Zooky. Bing, bang, boom. Nice volley. That's a real slam. Raw is serving over at Louis. I will go there. I will go there in a moment. I know you want to see Raw and Mordi. There we go, just as the bell rings. It is 9 p.m., but that's no problem. We are in second set action at all three courts tonight. So much action in the DRC tonight. Those tuning in for Raw versus Mordi, we will get there in a moment. Yup, look at Zook. Zooky's so good at the net. Forehand volley and the backhand volley seem very much on point. He looks very comfortable there. You don't see any fidgeting, any panicking. Serve was deep. Zooky played it, and then he sent it deep. Yeah, just out. Good call. Some good tennis here. Struggling to leave Louis Armstrong. I am struggling to leave. I want to go to Ash, but I'm struggling to leave. But we will go to Ash. He got there, but it's deep, and he's upset at himself because he slowed that point down himself, and I don't know why. Why would you want to bring Zooky into the net? He clearly is comfortable coming in at the net, and there's a break for Zook. See what's happening with Raw and Mordi. What a night of tennis. Eric Raw Dog Greenberg, Mordi, Kameo on Arthur Ashe. Good serve. Oh, he had the angle, but didn't have the height. Raw panic there. He had the whole court. He had plenty of time. Mordi was up there. One up. We are 1-all in the second set. Mordi took the first. Oh, Raw calls that in. Generous call from Raw there. You're a fair guy. Raw loves the camera. He knows we can't sneak up behind Raw. He just knows when there's a camera on him. Loves talking to the crowd at home. I always hate the second serve after a long delay between the first and second with the ball just rolling there. But Raw smashes the ball 2 feet deep. Raw most famous for his walk-off hit in the 11th inning for the Rays in the 2024 postseason YMSL. But bringing his talents to the tennis court. Oh, yeah. Mordi gives him a round of applause with his racket and his hand. Nobody playing on court 1 tonight. Nobody. Charles had the choice, do we want 4, 5, and 6 or 1, 5, and 6? He chose 4, 5, and 6. The ridiculous doubles game that's on court 2 and 3 wouldn't move for us. So we had to choose between 1, 5, and 6 and 4, 5, and 6. Oh, Raw. Beautiful. Good shot. He's killing the ball. Look at this. But Mordi's just so calm. What a point by Raw. Wow. That is a clinic in forehands right there. Mordi was cool and calm getting the ball back, but Raw just kept taking another inch or 2 in each time until he got a softer return and just angled it for the winner. Great point out of Raw Dog. Add out 1-all, an early break in the second set for Raw if he can get it. Let's see. Oh, the net cord. And we are back to deuce. Mordi is so tough, man. He bends, but really hard to get him to break. Some good tennis. Okay, Raw has stepped it up a little bit. He's added 8.2 miles an hour on every one of his strokes since the changeover. Hitting the ball with a vengeance. There's Michael Dweck. Zookie in the meantime. Nice long rallies there, but much softer and slower than the Raw versus Mordi match, where Raw is just basically now swinging with all his might. If it goes over, great. If it doesn't, fine. We are at deuce. 1-all in the second set. Mordi took the first. Mordi now really forcing it to Raw's backhand. Raw's backhand looks better than it did a couple of weeks ago. He's leveling it out much more consistent, but not consistent enough where you could fit 4 or 5 in a single point. Ball took a funky bounce there. Mordi can't believe it. That ball. Mordi can't believe it. It was like a ground ball to short that hits a rock or something. Okay, he's going to try to hold once again. Long service game for Kameo. And Raw bounces in, and Mordi finally holds a very good long game, a fun game that was. Some nice points there, and Mordi leads 2-1, I want to say. Let's see. It's changing the scoreboard as we speak. It is 2-1, Mordi Kameo. We are on serve in the second set. Kameo won the first 6-2. go back to Louis. You know what? Let's go all the way to the grandstand. Let's take a walk all the way to the grandstand. Oh boy, it doesn't look good on the grandstand. Eddie Ebani asking for a ball from court 11. A couple of Syrians playing a doubles game on court 11 over there. Eddie gets that ball. Here at the Racket Club, we don't want to disturb other matches, but Eddie did just that. Beautiful point, Jigga Cone. Perfect serve. Couple of nice one-handed backhands. It's an impressive point. Mark, you got to know the main match is always going to be on Ash, then Louis, then grandstand. Court number 4 in the rankings is always going to be called court 11. That's always going to be court 11, Mark. Come on, get with it. Jig didn't like the call. Too close for me to call from up in this auxiliary box. Jigga Cone going with the all-white Wimbledon look, but no sleeves. I believe you need sleeves at Wimbledon. 0 foot faults tonight in all 3 matches. I haven't seen a single one. Let's watch closely. Yeah, he doesn't really foot fault. Jigga Cone is good. Ebani, I know, is good. I looked at him before. Let me see Raw. Yeah, Raw is perfect. No foot fault. I just saw him serve. Oh, Michael just missed an easy volley. Look at him. Look at Michael Dweck. He can't believe it. Over on Louis. Michael on the ground. Cannot believe what the volley that he just missed. I mean, foot faulting should only happen on a Wednesday night league, on a C league. Insane what Ruby Antaby was doing with those foot faults. And then Charles, by the way, just saw Zookie foot fault. Just saw Zookie. Let's zoom in on this one. Watch Zookie. He's over on Louis. He's grabbing the ball. I'm gonna zoom in on Zook. Okay, just watch his feet. I see a foot fault here. Let's see. So far, no. Right there. Does that little bunny hop. He does the bunny hop. So good at the net. Look at him. Look at him at the net. He botched that one, but look how good he is at the net. But Zookie does do a little foot fault, which means he'll probably move up to the Monday Night League. Great shot, Jig. That's a shot of the day for Jigga Cone. Cross court. Beautiful. Jigga Cone has flashes of greatness, needs to work on the consistency. Does have the flash of greatness. Eddie just served him into the Louis Armstrong court. Into that net. Wow. Eddie serves up the middle every single time to the point where Cone is basically just standing up the middle. At least when he's serving from the deuce side. On this side, he goes into the net. Goes into the side net, let's say. Nice shot, Ebani. Now look at Ebani serving. When he's on the deuce side, it's almost... I haven't seen one that wasn't up the middle. It's like 100% of his serves. And look where Jig is standing. Like, look, totally up the middle. And then he serves it up the middle. He's got to serve it to the side. He's got to use the angle. That's a nice lob. No. Oh, Jigga gets lucky there. No, that's wide. Okay, Cone's got to work at the net game a little bit. Great approach, but didn't finish the point. Then had a whole wide open court on the backhand volley side. Unable to execute it. Seems to me like Ebani is leading right now. He just held his serve. I think we got to go back to Louis Armstrong soon. Let's see Jigga Cone serving in the near court. Jig down a break, 1-3. 1-3 in the second set. Jacob is definitely tired now. He's taking an extraordinary amount of time before each serve. And Eddie has taken control of this match. He's up a break in the second set. And he's looking to... It is now 5-all. 1 serving 3. Wow. Oh, Jigga just running miles and miles. Eddie just standing in his place and just flipping the wrist, making Jigga run back and forth and back and forth. Jigga is fatigued, but he's gotta... Jig's got to dig deep here. He cannot go down another break. It is 5:30. Okay, I mean that was long, but I didn't hear a call. Okay, that was definitely out, but Eddie didn't call anything. And then Jigga thought it was in, but it was out. I had that out as well. Oh, and then the double fault there. 15-40. Jigga's got to dig deep here. This could be the match. He's down 1-3. aggressive shot by Eddie Ebani. Goes up 2 breaks now. He leads 4-1 in the second set. That'll get our camera moving over to at least Louis, maybe even all the way to Ash. It's Michael Dweck and Zook Chehebar on Louis. I'm going to go to all the way to Ash. See what's happening with Mordi and Raw. And Raw, another 4-hand winner. Every time we come here, we see him with a 4-hand winner. Nice shot again by Raw. Raw seems to have been taking control of this service game here. 35, 3-2 you. Raw is up a break in the second set. He is up 3-2 and he's got to hold his own serves the rest of the way here. Up 3-2, 30-15. Mordi won the first set 6-2. Yep, take 2. Oh, Raw sails one wide. 30 all. Raw's got to hold here. He's down a set. Lost his opening night match. Mordi a chance to win a break right back. It is deuce. And Raw serves have gotten slower and lower. Raw so nimble on those little tippy toes of his. Did a little dance up there and just directed the ball down the backhand alley. Raw with a chance to hold here, maintain that break. Raw went with the change-up serve. Did not work for him on that point. Mordi with the kiss on the angle there. And Michael Dweck at Louis is screaming at himself that he's missing everything. I'll tell you what, we may get some third set actions here in this raucous Tuesday night. Ed in for Raw once again. Let's get some tie breaks tonight. Now Raw the double. Raw continues to serve his second serve when the first serve ball is just rolling. You know, it was in the doubles alley, but it was still in motion. It wasn't even parked. It was not even parked yet. It's bad form out of Raw. That's poor court etiquette out of Raw. Now look, the ball is still moving. Look at that ball, still moving. How do you not go get that ball, Raw? Can't leave that ball there. How are you gonna play a whole point? Can't play a point like that. Can't do it. Look where that ball ended up.
Yeah, you up for that now?
Okay, we have a tie break over at Louis. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in a rapid time, that second set, you heard Michael Dweck screaming that he's missing everything. I heard him scream that in rapid time. Zookie won the second set 6-1. And we're going to have a 10-point tiebreak, win by 2, to determine who gets the much needed win. They're both desperate for the win. Okay, Zookie seems ready to go. He didn't even sit down on the crossover after the end of the set. He won that second set 6-1 in, like, I don't know, 20 minutes. We're going to 10 in a tiebreak. Serve was out, second serve. Great shot, Zookie. Michael actually had a beautiful backhand volley, got down to a knee, but Zookie saw it coming and was in beautiful position, started running up before he hit it, and then had the easy winner. 1-0 Zookie in a tiebreak. Third set tiebreak, 1-0 Zookie. Michael had control of that point, but mishit the forehand. He was going for the misdirection, had Zookie thinking he was going to the backhand, went to the forehand, but then mishit it. It is 2-0 Zookie in the 10-point tiebreak. And he sails it wide. It is 2-1. So he gets that little mini break right back. And Michael will serve 2. Meanwhile, over at Louis, Eddie Ebani leads Jigga Cone 5-2 in the second set. He's on his way to a straight set win. That's out. Michael is frustrated, picks up his arms. Gives that little mini break right back to Zookie. It is 1-3 in the tiebreak. 1-3. 10-point tiebreak. And look at the players from Ash looking on. They're watching the tiebreak. And it's out. Zookie had the whole court. He can't believe it himself. He had the whole court there. And it is 3-2 instead of 4-1. He should have been leading 4-1 right now. He had the whole entire court. Instead, it is 3-2. And if Michael could get this W, that point will be remembered. But Zookie forgets about it quick. Switch sides. 3-all. No, 4-2. 4-2 in the tiebreak. Zookie 4 points, Michael 2 points in a 10-point tiebreak. Zookie 0-1 on the season. Michael 0-2 on the season. It's a big, big match here at Louis Armstrong. Let's check out Eddie Ebani. He's serving for the match. Michael hits it into the net. He's down 5-2 now. Oh, good point by Jigga Cone. Nice shot, Cone. Cone's a fighter. He's not going to get cheated over there. Zookie approaching. Michael puts all his power into it on the forehand side of Zook. Zook was in position, but put it right into the net. It is 5-3. Zookie over Michael in the tiebreak. 5-3. 3 serving 5. Oh, what a shot. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Gorgeous, gorgeous tennis right there. Michael, nothing to be upset about. That's gorgeous tennis. Beautiful. So it is 3-6. Such a big point it was, but you are going to 10. There's plenty of time. You go to 10. Okay, 6 serving 3. That's out. Oh, that's a frustrating miss right there. Michael tried dunking it in, but a little too short, and now it is 7 serving 3. Couple of tough breaks in a row. That's out. It is 8-3. You know, this match over at the grandstand is still going on. I thought Jigga Cone would be home and showered by now, but no. He must be fighting, but it looks like that might be the match over there. Looks like that's the match over there. Looks like Eddie Ebani won in straight sets. Oh, nice shot. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful backhand volley by Michael Dweck. He puts his hands out in frustration, saying, like, now, after I missed 20 of them, now? But that was a beautiful shot in itself. 1 point at a time. Michael is frustrated. You know what? Take a minute. Collect the balls. Breathe. Okay, lost my connection for just a moment there. Zookie, complete control of this tie break here. They're switching because it's 12 points total so far. Zookie's got it. Zookie leads big in the third set tiebreak. Over at the grandstand, Jigga Cone and Ebani had a nice hard-hitting match, but both sets go the way of Ebani. And it should be. And it should be. Okay, we are back. Had a bad connection for a moment or two there. But we're back. Rest assured. We're still in a tie break. Zook Chehebar and Michael Dweck. Michael showing a lot of emotion and frustration. That one's out, and he's upset again. A lot of moans and groans from Michael in this match. And Michael, look at the frustration from Michael as he falls. I think it was 10-6 in the tiebreak at the end. But Zookie led that tiebreak from beginning to end. Impressive match. Zookie Chehebar down a set, comes back, wins the second set 6-1, and then wins the 10-point tiebreak. Beautiful job out of Zook. See you. Great fighting. Okay, we have a tiebreaker about to start over here on Arthur Ashe. Mordi Kameo versus Eric Raw Dog Greenberg. It is the only game in town right now. We had 3 matches going on simultaneously. Eddie Ebani swept Jigga Cone in 2 straight sets. Yeah, 1-2-2-2-2-2. Till 10, win by 2. And what scored in the second set? 6-3. Wow. Here on Ashe, Raw won the second set after losing the first. And now they're about to play a 10-point tiebreak. Over on Louis, Michael Dweck won the first set. Zookie Chehebar, without breaking a sweat, won the second set in like 20 minutes. And then he won the tiebreaks. That's a tough loss for Michael Dweck. He falls to 0-3. And now all eyes on Ashe. Raw with the power serve. Oh, wow. Good shot by Mordi on the line. Yep, that's in. Look at Raw. Look at Raw. My goodness, what a point. And he's pumped. But remember, it's 10 points. 10-point tiebreak. We got plenty of time. No. Raw had a gorgeous shot cross court on the angle. Mordi gets it back, and then Raw hits the ball with his frame for a winner. Beautiful serve by Mordi, just in the nick of time when he needed it. Can't go down 3-love. I know it's a long 10-point tiebreak, but you don't want to go down 3-love. It is 2-1. Beautiful serve by Raw. We are in a 10-point tiebreak, folks. Raw leads 3-1, up a little mini break here. We'll get one more serve. Oh, he's whipping it as hard as he can. That one just short. Gets clipped by the net. It is 3-2. We are back on serve. We're in the balcony of the West Park Tennis Center. This is the Deal Racket Club. You're joining us live on serve in a tiebreak, 2-3. 10-pointer. Gorgeous serve. Oh, Raw gets that over. Unbelievable serve and a return. Switch sides. That's why I get paid the big bucks. I just yelled switch sides, or else they would have done a Berlin Wall type of tiebreak. Thou shalt not cross. But they will cross. Your best serve of the night. You did? I saw you stretching for a while before. Really? Let's go. Tough it out now. You're here. Mordi saying he pulled his back. He's got to toughen it out. 2 serving 4. Into the net, and Mordi gets a huge point. It is 3-4. Raw will serve for 2. He's up just a little tiny mini break, up 4-3 in the 10-point tiebreak. Mordi won the first set. Raw won the second. Oh, what a point. Great point. Love that. And such a big moment also. And Mordi gets that little mini break right back. It is 4-4. 4-4 in the tiebreak. Huge. Yeah, he can't leave that ball there again. He's got to be kidding me if he thought he could leave that ball there. Yeah, good return by Mordi. Very, very smart, nice touch by Mordi. He leads 5-4 now, 3 points in a row. Now he's up the mini break, and he will serve for 2. A little back and forth action. 5 serving 4, we're going to 10. Oh, wow. Great point. Great point. This is good tennis. 6-4, Mordi. He has won 4 points in a row. 6 serving 4 in the 10-point tiebreak. Good serve. Great return by Raw. I thought Mordi had that point 1 on the serve because he went on the angle. Raw just got a piece of it, returned it perfectly deep on the backhand side. We're back on serve. It is 5 serving 6 in the 10-point tiebreak. 5 serving 6, Raw to Mordi. Serve. Oh, Raw, the easiest of shots he puts right in the net. It is going to be 5-7. They're going to switch sides yet again. 5 serving 7 in a 10-point tiebreak. This is it. Loving it. Over on Louis, it is quiet because Zook Chehebar took Michael Dweck in a tiebreak. So Zookie won the second set, 6-1, and then won the tiebreak. Over on Grandstand, it is quiet because Ebani made quick mekshi of Jigga Cone in a hard-hitting battle over at the Grandstand. But all eyes are here on Ash. 5-7. 10-point. Just in. Oh, funky bounce. Oh, mishit that one. Oh! Another excellent point. Wow, what a point. You heard Raw moaning like Martina Navratilova in her prime over there. He was hitting the ball as hard as he could, but neither player wanted to come up to the net. They just wanted to go mano el mano. And Raw gets the point back. Mordi is up a mini break still. It is 7 serving 6. 10-point tiebreak. 7-6. Oh, what a point. Wow. And that was out. And that was out. That looked wide also. 6-8. Raw trails 6-8 in the 10-point tiebreak. Oh, Mordi. He can't believe it. He can't believe it that he gave Raw that point. He had the whole court. He can't believe he doesn't lead 9-6 right now. Instead, it is 7-8. It is 7-8 right now. Wow. Oh, what a shot. Yeah. Raw danced around it. And then he screams at himself. And then compliments Mordi. It is 9-7. Double match point. for Mordi. And the woman is just going to clean the garbage while they're serving for the match. It's unbelievable. Oh, good shot, Raw. Wow. Wow. A misdirection by Mordi. Wow, that's in on the line. Oh, what a point. What a point. What a point. Raw hit the baseline on one of those shots. I thought he was going to trip over his feet over here in the near court. Still match point for Kameo. He leads 9-8. Raw will serve. Raw will serve down 8-9. We are back on serve. No, Mordi still serves. Yes, Mordi does still serve. Good job, Raw. 9-8. This is for the match. Match point Mordi in a 10-point tiebreak. What a match. Good serve. Oh, the net cord, and it goes wide. Oh, it was that close all night. It was that close all night. Other fans in the fan sections are clapping over there. That was a great, great match. So exciting. And Mordi finally gets a much-needed W. He improves to 1-2, wins the tiebreak 10-8. At one point, he was down 4-2 in the tiebreak. He won 4 of 5 straight points. He's going to hit the ball up to us in the fan section. You could tell he was 0-2 as he missed the fan section, hit the post. Raw Dog falls to 0-2, but nothing to put his head down on. That was some great tennis. And Raw's had a tough, tough schedule. Elsack and then Mordio, two of the hardest hitting players on tour. And what a night in the Deal Racket Club. You have Mordi going to a tiebreak to beat Raw. Mordi won the first. Raw won the second. Mordi wins the tiebreak. 10-8 in the third set tiebreak. Over at Louis, you had Michael Dweck win the first set. Then Zook Chehebar turn it on, win the second set 6-1, and then win the tiebreak in easy fashion. At one point, he was up 8-3. I think he ended up winning it 12-6 or something like that. And then over on the grandstand, you had Eddie Ebani agreeing to switch sides this time, beating Jigga Cone in a very well-played match in straight sets. Great night of tennis, and thank you all for joining, and we will see you soon. Next Monday, we have some high-level tennis. We will be live next Monday night. I think I saw a Charles Saka versus Eric Goldberg match on the docket next Monday night. We will be live. Hopefully we get a great guest, someone like an Elliot Eldongo Anthony, perhaps, in the booth. And we'll see you all next time. Congratulations, Mordi Kameo, on his first win of the year. Look at that smile. Look at him. All smile. You had to. He had to pull it through, and he did. Guys, we will see you all Monday night.